here with Chris Webster. He is currently active with the U.S. Army. He's representing the USA in archery, and right now he's at a qualifying round at one of the FIDA tournaments here in Arizona. It's a duel in the desert, and I'm going to let Chris just explain a little bit about the Army program and what's going on with that, and then we're going to go into a little bit of how he got involved with archery and some of his coaches, and just kind of talk about his progression as he goes through, or as he's gotten into this level to where he can now compete on a national level.
Well, pretty much I'm a specialist in the United States Army. I am active duty, and I am a part of the World Class Athlete program, also known as WCAP. Pretty much my whole job is to shoot a bow. I have deployed, I've seen combat, and I'm lucky enough to do this now for the Army. Basically, it's a public relations deal. We're here to sit there and put our athletes out here. There's any sport you can think of, ping pong, anything, wrestling, any Olympic sport that you are of caliber to do nationally, you can do for the Army through the World Class Athlete program. And that's pretty much my job, is to promote the sport and to show that people can go into the military and also do things besides just go into combat.
Did you ever have any outside coaching besides from your parents?
Oh yeah, definitely. You have to have somebody besides your parents get into it with you. Your parents tend to be a little overbearing. My actual first serious coach was Dick Tone. I believe he was an Olympic coach. Can't get much better than that right off the bat. Yeah, he definitely put me in the right direction, definitely got me started to get on the road to where I am right now. Without him, I wouldn't be here right now.
How did you get noticed by the U.S. Army?
Pretty much, believe it or not, what happened was I stopped shooting. I didn't shoot for 8 years. Dick Tone was my last coach. I actually saw him in the 2008 Nationals up in Colorado Springs, and he had asked me if I was still shooting, and I told him no, and he told me to bring my bow out, and he lit a fire underneath me again, and within the past couple years, I was accepted into WCAP after not shooting for 8. He kind of put me into a program to where I would get into shooting shape and be able to compete, and here I am.
I think that getting good, proper coaching from somebody who knows what they're doing, taking a step-by-step progression, do you think there's a benefit to that versus just going out and trying to learn on your own? Oh
yeah, definitely. I mean, the benefit of a coach is that they can see all your flaws. You can't see yourself. Even if you videotape yourself, you still can't get into the same positions, and you can't see what they're able to see. And they've seen so many archers, they know what's happening with certain shots. Say you get a shot that goes left, well, that's because you do this in your form or your setup or whatever it may be. Without having a good coach, you can only go so far. And I recommend everybody should have a coach. Even the top archers in the world have coaches and people that they consult with. If you guys really want to excel, if you guys want to get out there and make yourselves be known, you need to get out there and get a coach. And I would suggest Dick Tone or Dave Stepp.